Good morning, good morning. It is October 29th. Maybe it's Wednesday. Hurricane Melissa has finally left us. And I'm just going to be doing a walk around my house. I am so grateful that things were not worse where I am, but many places in Jamaica, especially in the West, have been devastated. So please keep us in your prayers. And join me now as I look at what has happened in the garden. It is 7:09 a.m. I have no electricity since yesterday 5 p.m. Still have water, running water through the pipe, but it's very low. I guess I should update you about what's happening with me, right? I have endured a lot of leaks and so on. Maybe I should make that a different video. Let's check out the garden. The car seems unimpacted. Yes, this is not just a garden tour, but a whole house tour. Jules, the Julie mango tree, is quite fine. Quite fine. Let's go around the back here. Patience is not going anywhere. Still lots of sticks. Okay, we didn't get that much water, but the water that we did get just beat us, beat on every side of the house. Trust me, it was something else. At one point, I was tired of the whooshing sound of the wind. It was just too much. I just couldn't deal with it anymore, people. Oh man, it was a night. It was a night. I'm grateful that nothing flew out of my yard, namely these pallets, really. Okay, so just about last night I started to see one streak, and now I know why. But this really held up for the whole day. It absolutely gave me some reprieve from the water that had kept coming in. Wow. Of course, everything is leaning, and I am in no rush to do anything, because I know that they can possibly straighten themselves, if anything. I don't see anything broken, and so that makes it even more probable that they will be able to become upright again. I don't even want to see a caterpillar, even though they are very much there. The breeze did not send them anywhere at all. Of course, I have to show you them. Not too excited to see them. I was hoping that they would have been blown away, but here they are, nice and active and ready to continue eating. I don't think they ever stopped eating. The almond tree is quite fine. Here we can see, following the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, category 5, that this gungo tree has been downed. My little contraption there also down. So of course, this is going to be real reworking. There seems nothing left of my watermelon vine, which is supposed to be here. All I'm seeing are empty vines and lots of caterpillars. Of course, they had to keep eating throughout the storm as well. But the most obvious thing, which I think we were all expecting, is this downed plantain tree. Supported by Mama Aki. I'm going to just have to chop it up and use it for food. Some may say it can be restored or can continue to grow like this, but I don't think it would be wise to allow it to continue growing like that. Lots of mangled things happening here. I can't really tell, except that some of the trees or branches of the plantain and that one banana tree are down. Whoa, Papa Aki lost. Whoa, That means something flew over here, possibly because this is broken off. This is Papa Aki. Papa Aki has some broken limbs. Papaya also broken. See, that papaya tree completely broken off. Yep, that one too. Okay. Didn't see that coming. But that looks like, okay. It wasn't anything that broke it off apparently, but it just broke. I don't know. Whee! Wow. Wait, did I have caterpillars here as well? Or this is all from the storm? I don't know. This doesn't look like a storm thing, but it must be. Because I didn't see any. It's a storm thing. Wow, okay. But I'm grateful. And so is this sweet sub tree. Also grateful that they are still intact. All the sorrel is still intact here, just laying down. Oh, and the mosquitoes are back too. Wow. Ooh. All right, so that's the Artenic orange tree. Here's the soursop tree. It's not uprooted, so it will stand again. This banana tree shaken quite a lot. This lizard looking quite happy to see the sun. And of course there are caterpillars eating whatever is left of that papaya tree. Okay. All right, pomegranate is still standing, well, leaning, but rooted. My neighbor's yard seems fine. Yes, it looks good. Okay. See what's happening here. Just everything leaning, but nothing. I am so grateful that I didn't lose this Jew plum tree. I'm so grateful. Okay. See, some of the leaf of life here blew out, but this is because of termites, I am sure. So there was no root here, but we know what leaf of life is like. It can grow from a single leaf, and I have a lot of it, so I'm not too concerned about that. Of course, let's see. Sticks. That's not from caterpillars. Can't blame them this time. That's from Hurricane Melissa. Okay. Let's see. Sorrel. Maybe I can harvest some sorrel. I don't know. There hasn't been any sunshine, so and the sorrel needs a lot of sunshine. Well, all the gungo trees are laying down. They are laying down, but they will rise again. They are not broken. So I'm glad for that flexibility in them, that they didn't break under the wind. Of course, the bush is going to be growing exponentially, as you can imagine. There's the ouch. Oh, did I stand in ant's nest? Ouch. Yes, what remains of my okra. And here's my rocket herb. Yes, scallions have survived. The sweet pepper tree, leaning but survived. And the spinach did not go anywhere. Praise God. Okay. All right, so let's do that kind of sweep across it. Of course, this time of the morning, with the sun now actually up, giving thanks for the sun, doesn't make it so easy to see the yard. But I wanted to do this before I started work on the house. Yeah, I need to get that off so I can open my back door and allow fresh air to come in. I want to get rid of all the wet cloths I have inside. Yes. And they are already busy hunting for food. All right, let's go. Okay, that looks like my plant. That looks like my plant. Guys, this side of the house got some beaten, you see, man? Yeah. See, I had to do that. I took out the mesh and did that. Yep. Pomegranate tree doing fine. Aloe vera still intact. Some of these are broken out. Yep. Might lose. Hope not, but let's see. Mosquitoes. Yep. Everybody's out working on cleanup. Oh, I didn't even look on these here. They did get some blowing, but not as much. Because in fact the breeze was blowing against the house. So yeah, grateful. Oh, I should look inside. Okay, of course there's a lot of water here. I'm just showing you guys
$9 billion in the first half of this year.
These in the living room. Of course, they are better off than everyone. This is inside my bedroom at the front window. This is the side window of my bedroom, the small window. This is the back bedroom window, which I guess, used some silicone to help seal. Of course, this never fully dried or cured because it was during the rain, but it did help to reduce the inflow of water here. This is the back door, which had a lot of water coming in until I completely covered over the outside with black garbage bag, using 3 jumbo garbage bags to completely staple and cover over the door jambs. This is what the outside looks like. The section torn down happened last night, but it was covering the entire area and really made a huge difference. And this is my front door, which gave me a lot of work just as I was preparing to go to bed. So where you see those bits of foil, I had containers collecting the water that was running down from between this decorative area, running down. And lastly, the front window, which just had water just flowing in from areas of the windowsill, which is where most of the water was coming from, but the rain was just beating against it. You can see that entire area. It was so wide, and I was able to get the water to flow into the container. I am grateful that those 2 windows of the living room had no issues. Thank God. I believe if the hurricane had stayed any longer, she would have gotten to this side of the house, because the hurricane touched 3 out of the 4 sides of the house. But I am so grateful that we are still standing. So that was the tour. I am grateful that the damage isn't worse, and I give God thanks for his protection of property and lives here in my community. Keep us in your prayers, and look for the Support Jamaica website so you can help us to rebuild once we have started cleaning up and so on. All right, God bless you. Like, share, and subscribe. Put a comment below this. Check out the description.